police and protesters fight in the Montenegrin capital of Cetinje. Demonstrations against the inauguration of the new head of the Serbian Orthodox Church.
Fascism, pure fascism. They're a sectarian gang.
They threw tear gas at us for no reason. There were not over 100 of us in the center in front of the monastery. They threw tear gas all the time and we didn't see anything.
Montenegro declared independence from Serbia in 2006, following years of ethnic violence and political turmoil, triggered by the breakup of the former Yugoslavia. But the Serbian Orthodox Church still represents the country's dominant religion. And Cetinje, the old Serbian capital, remains a cultural center for Serbians inside Montenegro. The ceremony to inaugurate a new church leader, reopening old wounds.
It's difficult to fight the Serbian priests who killed half of Yugoslavia.
Montenegrins who oppose ties with Serbia say the Serbian Orthodox Church does not serve their interests and is influenced by Belgrade. Protesters set up roadblocks to the monastery to keep church and state dignitaries away, but failed to stop the ceremony. The new church leader acknowledged the deep divisions.
Forgive us for a lot of inconvenience and divisions seen here since last night. These divisions were artificially provoked, and we have done everything to prevent them and to remove them, but it will take us a long time.
Nearly a third of Montenegro's 620,000 people consider themselves Serbs. Some refuse to acknowledge Montenegro's independence and oppose Montenegrins who want an independent Orthodox Church to replace the Serbian one. Rival political parties stoke tensions by backing activists on either side of the controversy. The ascension of a new religious leader, now a flashpoint for ethnic tensions in an ongoing conflict over national identity. Zein, Basravi, Al Jazeera.
Earlier, I spoke to Zlatko Vujovic, who's a professor of political science at the University of Montenegro. He says there is a political element which is driving opposition to the bishop's inauguration.
This is, for example, what was happening in Cetinje today and yesterday is just a new match in a series between the pro-Russian and pro-Serbian forces on one side and pro-Montenegrin and Western forces on the other side regarding the future of the country. Because the Serbian Orthodox Church represents the strongest proxy of Russia in Montenegro and proxy of Russia and Serbia, and the additional problem that is increasing the tensions and the conflict in Montenegro is that Serbian Orthodox Church, after the latest parliamentary election, controlled the government. There are two Orthodox churches in Montenegro. One Montenegrin Orthodox Church that is not accepted by other Orthodox churches, and Serbian Orthodox Church. And actually, the leaders of opposition, the current government, they actually said openly that the Serbian Orthodox Church was a part of the pre-electoral campaign, but also was part of negotiation about the government, who is going to be the minister. And actually the Serbian Orthodox Church controls the main number of the ministers in the government. So actually the president is right when he says that actually the Serbian Orthodox Church is controlling the government.